What it is, what it ain't. I do what most people can't. This is Better Body ATL back with another video for you. Today we're gonna be talking about isolation bring elevation. So me personally, I had to isolate to elevate. And I recommend that for anybody that's trying to level up their life, trying to go to another level, to find their meaning, their purpose, their why, to build your body, to build your mind, to build your spirit. I recommend isolation. Isolation will change everything about you. It will show you your deepest, darkest things about you that you don't like. You have to do the shadow work, the dark work. You have to go into the darkness. You have to forgive all that hurt and pain from your childhood. Anybody that wrong you, you have to forgive them. You have to let things go. You have to elevate your life. So you gotta want it bad. Like, how bad do you really want to change your life? How bad do you want to make yourself the best version of you? So isolation, darkness, you probably have to cut people off, cut things off. Um, you will have to just go into the darkness, only talk to the necessary people. If you have children, you got to talk to them, check on your children. You probably gonna have to cut off friends, cut off any distractions in your life. Be brutally honest with yourself and just, go at it. Like, really work on yourself. Because if you living in this world, you got trauma. This world is trauma. It's hard. It's very hard out here, mentally, physically, spiritually. So you're going to really have to go into that darkness. You're going to really have to just heal yourself from within to show without. That's how you get to the next level. So that's what I did. I went into a 2-year hiatus. I worked on myself. I worked on my spirit. I worked on my spirit, man, my soul, man. I healed myself. I forgave everything, forgave all the people that ever did anything to me. Not personally talking to them, but emotionally, physically inside of me. I had to forgive from my mom, my dad, everybody that ever crossed me, that did anything to me. I'm very petty. I hold grudges. If you did something to me in first grade, I still wouldn't fuck with you to this day. I'm that type of person. So I have to forgive all that hurt, all that pain, all the stuff I did to myself. Cause I accept responsibility, even for them, even not necessarily for my childhood, because there's a lot of things you couldn't control as a child. But when I became a man, at least from 18 to now, present day, 42 years old, I had to forgive those people. I had to forgive myself for all the trauma I put myself through. That self-inflicted gun wounds that I had, the self-inflicted wounds that I placed upon myself. I had to forgive myself for all of that. I had to go in there and change my mindset, self accountability, stop blaming others for any downfalls I had. I put myself in those situations, so I had to create the new version of me, the 2.0, the best version of me. I got my mind together. I got my body together. I stayed in the gym every single day. I meditated. I just wrote. I wrote down every day. I kept a journal. I kept a journal of things, and things don't change overnight. It don't change instantly. I'm still a work in progress to this day, but I think I got the formula and the blueprint now because I did it. I really lived it. So I'm thankful, and now I can start to see the fruits of my labor. I build. Well, I'm still building the physique I want. I got a great body now, but I want to take it to another level. I became a personal trainer. I like to help others. So I already had a career. I've been a medical massage therapist and stress therapist for over 16 years now. So I even took that to the next level. And now combining my business together, I started to see the changes that I made in my life and how I started to affect and help others. So I wanted to share my story with y'all, then show y'all that if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I'm not just saying that as a cliche term. If I can do it, you can do it. But it take a lot of work. It take a lot of work. A lot of days you're gonna doubt yourself. You're gonna figure out you might fall off the wagon a couple times too, but you're gonna get right back on. You might fall off for a day, and cause you might not be seeing no progress, but you always making progress. Cause every day you putting the right foot forward, you gonna get what's yours. You gonna get what's owed to you. You can't be denied. You got to become undeniable. Like it gonna seem like you being overlooked. You're gonna be seeing like people not noticing the change. But it's for you. You gotta do this for yourself, not for nobody else. And then once you get on that path, sometimes it happen maybe happen fast for others. Or, everybody got a different story. But once you start to see the changes and start to level up whatever you have in your life, it gonna start to get better. Your life start to change all of a sudden. Your mindset. You're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna be like, I see where the work going. I see what happening to me. I see it. You start to see it. People around you start to see it. You start to become magnetic. Your aura change. You don't have to say nothing. You can walk into a room with your presence, and people stand and salute almost. They just recognize the aura, recognize the presence. So when you're on that path, it's a lonely path, but it's a very rewarding path. And I'm happy being by myself. I'm happy. I love myself even more. I always love myself, but now I truly love myself. I truly understand myself. And once you get on there and do that, you have a very low tolerance for BS. Like you don't want no BS in your life, no drama, no negative, because you work so hard for that peace, and you not gonna let nothing or no one disturb that peace. So I really encourage y'all to do that. Do the work. Do the work. Stop blaming everything on everybody else around you. They doing what they supposed to do. You gotta do what you gotta do. So this is Better Body ATL coming back with you and hoping that you get on that path if you're not already on it. Thank you. Peace.